The next ones we have are going to be inverse variation. Inverse variation means if one thing goes up, the other has to go down. The more workers I have, the less days it takes me to do a job. So these ones again are going to explicitly state that it's inversely relational. One goes up, the other goes down. Again, if you look at the Alex explanation, they might do it in a couple steps by finding the constant of variation first. But shortcut for you. Since these are opposite of these ones, instead of setting up a division, which a fraction is, we're going to set up the given information by doing the opposite, multiply. Suppose a constant force is applied to an object. Newton's second law of motion states that the acceleration of the object varies inversely with its mass. So I'm going to take the acceleration times the mass of one thing to equal the acceleration times the mass of the other thing. So an object whose mass is 15 produces an acceleration of 5 meters per second squared. So 5 times 15 is going to equal the acceleration of another object produced by the same force is 3 meters per second squared. So I'm trying to find the acceleration times 3. So 5 times 15 is 75. A times 3 we could write as 3a. In order to find the mass then, all I have to do is divide by 3. 75 divided by 3 is going to be 25 kilograms. So notice my acceleration went down, my mass had to go up. They go in opposite directions. So this is just a little shortcut you can do as opposed to finding the constant of variation first and then finding the answer to your problem. So this is one of those problems that you might want to go to Linda's note sheet and print that out because it's not probably going to look like the Alex explanation does. Boyle's law says that the volume of a gas varies inversely with the pressure. So the volume times the pressure of one should equal the volume times the pressure of the other. When the volume is 2 liters, the pressure is 1,025 kilopascals. What is the volume when the pressure is 410 kilopascals? So my pressure went down, my volume should increase. Well, let's solve it and find out. 2 times 1,025 would be 2,050 equals 410 V. If I go ahead and divide by my 410, 2,050 divided by 410 means we get 5 liters. My pressure went down, my volume went up. Inverse variation. Number 12, doing the same thing. I'm still doing Boyle's law that says the volume of a gas varies inversely with the pressure. So the volume of a gas is 2, the pressure is 575 kilopascals. What is the volume when the pressure is 5? That's backwards. I should say, what is the pressure when the volume is 5? Let me fix that. So, there, I'll fix my typo. So again, we're just going to solve that. I'm going to take 2 times 575, 1,150. That's going to equal 5V. And if I go ahead and divide by my 5, I get 230 kilopascals. So my volume went up, my pressure went down, inverse variation. And that is the end of homework day 39.